Salespeople are usually at a disadvantage against buyers in negotiations because the buyer has typically been trained and the salesperson hasn't. Here's the buyer's playbook in 2 minutes. First, they aim to make the opening bid. If they set the benchmark from where to start, then they're already in front, especially if a salesperson asks a buyer, so how much were you thinking? Or what's the win price? Something you shouldn't do as a salesperson, of course. Next, focus the early conversation on changing market conditions or any service delivery issues if this is an existing account, which often salespeople will then overreact to in terms of the discount they'll offer to compensate for that. Thirdly, always start with a contract-wide price reduction because most salespeople are expecting it and they'll often be very accommodating. 20% of £1 million is an awful lot of money to get straight out of the blocks. Take concessions, but don't commit unless the salesperson insists on it as a condition of any discount offered. Okay, let me think about it gives you the opportunity as a buyer to go back for more later. Next, move on to line items which give you the biggest return on a discount. If 60% of the contract cost is one particular service, that's where to focus on using the "I've had cheaper quotes for this" from your competitors. Next up, verbally offer future business in return for bigger discounts. This is a small project, there's a much bigger one behind it. Give me this deal and we'll certainly give it to you. There's no commitment on their part and often it doesn't materialise. If it's appropriate, unbundle things from the solution late on. So buyers negotiated a price on a line item based upon the whole package, but then they try to remove high margin items from the deal late on. And last but not least, wait a few days. Nothing freaks out salespeople quite like silence. Pretty soon they'll be ringing you up and saying we can do more on that proposal if that'll help. Okay, that's the buyer's playbook. The salesperson's answers to that playbook will come in part 2.